Good morning, children. Welcome back to your English class. So, children, in our previous classes, we have started with the discussion. Almost we have completed the discussion of pronouns, personal pronouns, and possessive pronouns. Yes, we have already studied these two types, personal pronoun and possessive pronoun. Correct? We have solved lots of exercise also. Okay. Today, what we are going to do? Today also we are going to revise the lesson by solving various exercise which I have with me. Okay. So, those who have studied properly, those who have done their homework on time, their top names will be declared at the end of the class. Okay. So, those who are studying regularly, those who have revised the lesson pronouns properly, they will give me all answers quickly today. Okay, because we are going to solve some interesting exercise so that you become perfect with this lesson. Okay, so should we start with today's class? Okay. So children, as you can see on your screen, we have already discussed personal pronouns and possessive pronouns. Correct? We all know in personal pronouns, they take the place of persons or things. Okay, in a singular and plural two forms we had studied. Suppose if it is singular, we use I, me, you, he, she, her, it. Right? And suppose if it is plural, what we do? We use we, us, them, their, and you. Right? I hope you all remember this. And next we had seen possessive pronoun. So these are used instead of nouns to show the possession or relationship. So possession I had already discussed with you. It is belonging. Okay, ownership. So which are the pronouns we are going to use there? Mine, ours, yours, his, hers, theirs. Okay, purposely I have written both of them in one slide so that you understand the difference between both of them. Okay, and in the red part you can see personal pronoun and in the blue possessive pronoun. So is it clear, children? Okay, so now we are going to choose the words that belong in the following sentence. So you have to choose the correct one. Okay, are you ready for this, children? So come on, quickly I want answers from you. First sentence I'm reading for you. John and Dash went to the zoo. Yes, children? John and Dash went to the zoo. Can you give correct answer? Okay, so what can be the correct answer? John and they went to the zoo. Okay, so what I will do is I will underline it or we can color it in red. That will be better. Okay, so first one is clear with everyone. John and they went to the zoo. Dash and Dash are good friends. So what will be the correct answer? Anybody who knows the answer? Yes, very good. Everybody has given the answer. Correct. Good. So now if you can give correct answer for second. Dash and Dash are good friends. he and me are good friends. Yes? Is it correct? Anybody giving correct answer? Yes, answer for second one, he and me. Very good side. I was expecting correct answer from you. So, let us color it. He and me. So, he and me are good friends. Next, third one. Dash and Dash went to the game yesterday. Yes, third one. Dash and Dash went to the game yesterday. See, children, now you have to understand how the correct statements will be formed. Okay, so read it carefully. Don't be in any hurry. I'm here waiting for your answer and waiting for you all to understand. Dash and Dash went to the game yesterday. Yes? Anybody? Let me check. Good children, you have given correct answer for second one. Yes, very good. Third one, they and from first one I selected they. From second one, what do you think? They and us went to the game yesterday. Okay, so it can't be they and we. So the correct statement will be they and us. Is it clear, children? Everybody is understanding? Any doubt? Next, Mary and Dash were there with Annie. Mary and she were there with Annie. Okay, Mary and her were there with Annie doesn't frame a correct sentence. So correct pronoun will be she. You and Dash are invited to the picnic. You and he are invited for the picnic. Okay, children. Are these five sentences clear to you? Yes. Is there any doubt in this first five sentence, children? Okay, let's move to the next. So, you and Dash are on the same team. Okay, are in the same team. So, you and me. So simple it is. Yes or no? You and me are in the same team. Okay. James and Dash will soon be here. James and he will be soon here. Dash and Dash left at the same time. Let me see. Eighth one, anybody can tell? Okay. Dash and Dash left at the same time. We and they left at the same time. Okay. Are you understanding, children? We and they left at the same time. See, children, what you will do is once you select your answer, okay, while solving various exercise assignments, once you select your answer, just read the sentence again. You will easily come to know whether you are framing a correct sentence or not. Okay, for example, here I kept on repeating we and they left at the same time. Suppose if we use we and them left at the same time, it doesn't frame a correct sentence. So you need to understand which is appropriate pronoun to be used in the given sentence. Okay. Next, the Ellens and Dash had a very narrow escape. The Ellens and B had a very narrow escape. So you will color V and underline it. So you can see that the Ellens and V had a very narrow escape. Okay, children? Is it clear? Next, Dash and Dash ate the ice cream. This is very simple one. Now 10th one, I will wait for few seconds so that I get correct answer. Dash and Dash ate the ice cream. What do you think, children? Wow, very good. Everybody is giving correct answer. That means everybody is studying. Yes, Shreya, very good. Shreya gave answer. He and me ate the ice cream. Okay, very good. So, what will be the correct answer? He and me. He and me ate the ice cream. So, is there any doubt in these 5 sentences? Yes, children, we are solving it together. Okay, so that you become perfect in lesson pronoun. Okay, so next. So here, children, the answers are already there in front of you. Okay, but I am showing this to you so that you understand how to frame a correct sentence and how to use it properly. Now, for example, first one, Danny has no friends. He is a loner. Loner is the person who lives alone. As Danny has no friends, he is a loner. Again, the word Danny is not used, children. In place of Danny, he is used. Okay? Next, this house belongs to me. It is mine. So, children, which kind of pronoun it is? Mine word is used, mine. So, it shows ownership, belongingness. So, it is a possessive pronoun. Yes or no? They do their work themselves. They do their work themselves. So themselves is the pronoun. Rama brought this dress. It is hers. So hers, again it is showing belongingness. Belongingness of Rama, because Rama bought this dress. Understanding, children? So simple it is. I enjoyed my stay in Delhi. My. Okay. Next, see. Sumit and Dash friends went to Delhi. Sumit and his friends went to Delhi. Sanya bought This cap, it is hers. Again, personal pronoun you can see. This book belongs to me. It is mine. Okay, mine. It is showing possessiveness. The possessive pronoun, mine. Paul loves his sister Anna. His sister. Okay, personal pronoun. She herself prepared the lunch. So what will be the pronoun here? Herself. Children, are you understanding how the sentences are formed? How you can use the correct pronoun at the correct place? Okay? Next. See some interesting exercise there in front of you. Choose a picture and write two sentences using noun and another sentence using pronoun. So children, this will be your portfolio activity. Here I have written the answer, but you will draw sweet pictures like the ones you can see on your screen, and you will write two sentences as you can see in the slide. So in noun, as a noun, what you will write? Amal is a schoolgirl. And pronoun, while using pronoun, you will write she is a schoolgirl. Correct. Are we using the noun again in the sentence of pronoun? No, we are using pronoun. So as Emil is a girl, we are using she as pronoun. Correct. See the second picture. Ahmed is a schoolboy. In pronoun sentence, what we are going to write? He is a schoolboy. So as Ahmed is a male gender, so we are going to use he. Yes, children? Are you understanding? Any doubt? Any doubt, children? Okay, so let's solve the next one. Whose toys are those? When you will write it using noun, you will write, those are the boys' toys. Boys' toys. Correct. But while making a sentence of pronoun, you will write, those are his toys. Yes or no? Okay, next. Replace the noun using a pronoun. Anna is a chef. Anna is a chef. So you can see that Anna is a girl. So which is the pronoun you will use? She. She is a chef. Okay? Mr. Sam is an old man. So Mr. Sam, you have to replace Mr. Sam with pronoun. So which pronoun you will use? You will use he. He is an old man. Okay? Are you understanding how to replace the noun? Okay, next one. Choose the correct answer. Dash is driving a car. So you can see it in the picture clearly. What will be the answer? She, he, or myself? She is driving a car. That is her car. So in second, you can see that the correct answer is her. This is his ball. Can you write this is her ball when he is a boy? No. Can you write himself? This is himself ball? No. You will write this is his ball. So children, you are learning today how to write the correct pronoun at correct place. Okay. See the second one. Dash is playing with this ball. He is playing with this ball. Okay. Dash is a police officer. He is a police officer. Dash is a witch. She is a witch. So children, hope you have enjoyed your today's lesson. Did you enjoy? Did you understand? Yes, children? Have you understood whatever we have discussed today? Okay, children. So, as you all know, that regularly we are giving you homework. So, today's homework, you note it down somewhere, and I want every one of you to solve it. Okay, so what is today's homework? Okay, so can you see it, children? So what you have to do, very simple task you have to do. Solve exercise of page number 14 and 15 in the textbook itself. Okay, no need of solving it in notebook. You will solve it in the textbook and send me the pictures of textbook. And those who don't have textbook will write it in the notebook and send the picture of notebook. Simple. Okay. So on page number 14, you will find C. Question number C. That is complete the sentences with him, her, it or them. So C question you have to do. Just below that you have D question. Look at the pictures and fill in the blank. That you have to solve. And page number 15 you have question number E. Rewrite the following sentences replacing the underlined word with pronouns. So these C, D and E, three questions you have to solve in the textbook itself. Okay, and I repeat again, those who don't have textbook will solve it in the notebook and send me the pictures of your homework. Okay, have everybody noted down the homework? Yes, now it's time to see the names of the students, those who have done their work perfectly. Okay, are you ready to see their names? So here are the names. Yes, six of them, the perfect writing and neat and clean work. See, children, for me, along with homework, your handwriting, your neatness is equally important. So, very well done, Shreya, Sai, Arnav, Aradhya, Gayatri, and Devashri. I am so proud of all of you. Very good job done. So now, Sai, Arnav, they are collecting maximum cards. Huh? Rest all of you have to gear up and start doing your work on time with neat and clean handwriting so that next time your name comes on the screen. Okay? So congratulations to all these six students. Keep it up and very well done. You have to do this every day. Okay? So that every day your name comes on the screen. Okay, children. So I hope you have understood. No, C, D and E questions you have to do in textbook only. Those who don't have textbook, they will do it in notebook. Okay. So children, I hope you have understood today's class. If you have any problem, you can ask me. And next week we will meet with our next topic for revision. Okay, children? So take care of yourself, read the PDF which you have with you, and study properly. Okay? Bye bye. Take care.